Hello again, and if at all, hoping that all of you have understood the importance of functional safety, let's briefly touch upon the various types of safety in automotive perspective. The word safety is subject to various different interpretations. Okay, I am sure everybody know the dictionary meaning or the or the thesaurus meaning of safety, but in the automotive perspective, it has various interpretations. Let's briefly touch upon the various types of safety which are prevalent in the automotive perspective. First is passive safety. What is meant by passive safety? Assuming, let me read out what is written here. Assuming that an accident is effectively inevitable, the aim of passive safety mechanisms is to minimize the severity of the accident after the accident happens. Underline this word, after the accident happens. Passive safety comes into picture only when the accident has already occurred. And what are the various passive safety elements? One is seat belt. Well, now seat belt is a very mature technology ever since Volvo introduced 3-point seat belt way back in 1960s. Now seat belt have become a part and parcel of the every vehicle. It has become an integral part of the every vehicle. Okay, seat belt, airbags, crumple zones, all these things, they aid in mitigating the fatality of the passenger, or they aid in mitigating the injury to the passenger after the accident has occurred. Okay, so this is meant by passive safety. Now what is meant by active safety? Active safety, to put it in a very crude language, active safety is a more of a proactive kind of safety which ensures that the passenger is safe even before the accident happens. Active safety comes into picture when the vehicle senses that an accident is going to happen, or accident is inevitable, and then the computer takes a proactive step to ensure that the risk to the passenger is totally mitigated. The systems that are concerned with active safety, based on the knowledge of current state of vehicle, will aim to avoid accidents altogether, in addition to the minimization of its effect if an accident occurs. For example, as the vehicle senses, or the vehicle computer senses that accident is inevitable, then seat belt automatically gets tensed up. Airbag automatically gets deployed. Predictive emergency braking. Predictive emergency braking or automotive emergency braking is a very important ADAS feature. Well, all of you can check in the net, about the various kinds of ADAS feature, but automotive emergency braking or vehicle collision warning, these are all part of emergency braking, which very much reduces the injury to the end user. Anti-lock braking systems, traction control, these are all examples of this, examples of active safety. I mean, they launch themselves to save the passenger even before the accident happens. That's the reason active safety is also considered to be a proactive safety mechanism. Third thing is functional safety. This focus on ensuring that all the electrical and electronic systems, such as power supplies, sensors, communication networks, actuators, including but not limited all safety systems functional safety is dealt with by ISO 26262. Now, as I have again reiterated, that functional safety comes into picture only in the context of electrical and electronic vehicles. So in case of any accident, the functional safety or implementation of the functional safety ensures that there is no unexpected fire hazard or unexpected fire accidents which may lead to the fatality of the passenger. Okay, so this is another type of safety which is prevalent in all the automobiles. Now I am sure everybody would have benefited by the passive safety and active safety at some point of their driving life. Now, what is the price tag? How are we exactly going to put a tangible price tag on the failure of automotive electronics? Now, in case you still have not understood the seriousness of failure of automotive electronics, let me show you a brief video which will definitely open your eyes why presence of reasonable risk or absence of unreasonable risk is of such a paramount importance? Okay, is it just a financial loss, or is it further more than that? So let's briefly touch upon in the coming slide. I want all of you to see this video